Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'd like to talk to you about how I managed to do my watercolor daily practice for a year. So mainly the inspiration is from this book, Atomic Habits. So if you haven't read this book, that's okay, because today we're not really doing a book review. But I would like to tell you a bit more about, like the inspiration I got from this book. So how I managed to do my daily watercolor practice and continue doing it for a year. Yeah, I suppose that this era, it's kind of quite easy to get started something just because, information is really out there and it's actually for free. However, at the same time, I find it's so easy we get distracted. It's really actually hard to stick to one thing. However, we know that in order to get better, you do want to continue practice for as long as you want, for as often as you can. So the idea from this book, actually, I kind of, applied. I found them quite useful. So the biggest thing I learned is when you want to learn something to continue, it's not about passion. It's not about talent. It's not about, you just work harder than anyone else. It's about building a system and they become part of your lifestyle. And I think the best example is really like brushing your teeth. When it comes to brushing your teeth, I don't think anyone is passionate about it. But why do we do it? Because we know it's important. So since it's important, so how do we do it? Now we actually build it into our daily habit. So now you just do it hopefully more than once a day. And when it's time, you just go. So the cue is, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna go brush my teeth before I go to bed. So it's sort of like your system and you just do it. You don't even think about it. And to a degree that if you don't do it, you actually feel, something's wrong. I don't feel quite right. I don't think I can sleep if I don't do it first. So that's sort of what we're after. If it's something you really want to keep doing, you want to get better, build into a system. So mainly there are 3 things I apply to my daily watercolor practice. They are: keep it simple, keep it short, and keep it fun. And what do I mean by that in, my example, watercolor practice? So to keep it simple, meaning what I do is I actually do painting at my dining table now. So, very close to my dining table, there's a, kind of area. I just have all my watercolor kit there. I don't need to go dig them out and get them ready. In fact, even for my water jar, I just fill up the water, the clean water, the night before. So the following day, when it's time for me to do my practice, I just start doing it. So the key point is just reduce the friction. It's like, what I mentioned about brushing your teeth. Every night when you go brush your teeth, you don't need to go look for your toothbrush. And you don't need to go look for the toothpaste because they are there. So that's exactly the same thing. So you really want to reduce the friction. You can get started as soon as possible so you don't come up with even more reasons why I can't do it today. So that's number 1. And number 2, keep it short. Here, I mean, don't do it for too long each day. Because if you're going to do it every day, if it's too long, there's definitely going to be days you just say, you know what? I don't think I have an hour to do it today. I just don't even feel like getting started. I just not really in the mood today. So, but going back to the brushing your teeth sort of example, when you do it, you don't think about whether you want to or not. Because if you go through here, do I want to? We are human beings. There are definitely going to be days you simply don't want to. So the beauty about keeping it short is, so for instance, during my daily practice, of course there are days I just don't feel like doing it at all. However, because I already have all the tools there, I would just tell myself, you know what, I'm just gonna do it for 10 minutes today. I'm just gonna take out a piece of paper, put some color on this piece of paper, and then I'm done for today. And there are days I really just do it for 10 minutes and I put it away. But I kind of feel pretty good. I'm like, done it for 10 minutes. And then, there will definitely be days you would like kind of like, oh, I actually really enjoy it. I might just do it a bit longer, which is of course great. But I think the beauty about keeping it short is like, hopefully by keeping it short, you sort of want it more the following day instead of you just getting so stuffed and you actually in the end even feel sick that you don't ever want to do it again. That's not the result we're after. So number 3, keeping it fun. I suppose, I never thought about, when it comes to learning something, it can actually be fun. Because I suppose, the education I got from school growing up is always about, hard work and who can be the winner. That means you work the hardest. I never knew there's such a thing about, you can have fun when you learn something. However, I learned also from this book, you create a fun for yourself. When it comes to fun, doesn't mean, every day has to be so different. You have to do a grand gesture to make it exciting. It's really about this sort of 10%, like, although you do it every day, but maybe today I can, use a different type of brush, use a different color, or pen something different, just to sort of, spice things up a little bit. That's sort of fun aspect. And if you put that in, I'm sure it will help your daily practice a bit more, easier to continue. Let's put it like that. A bit like even say brushing your teeth, if one day you'll be like, guess what? Maybe I'll just choose a new flavor of toothpaste, or I'll try a new electric toothbrush. That's sort of, keeping fun. So yeah, and mainly really, I just apply all those 3 principles to continue my daily watercolor practice. So on that note, now I'm starting my YouTube channel, mainly doing those videos. I do want to practice, being better at speaking, and hopefully in the future, public speaking as well. So I'm also gonna use those 3 principles. So yeah, if you wanna, know how it goes, you are definitely, I'll encourage you to follow my channel. And if you want to know more about my watercolor practice, you can watch all those shorts I posted on my channel as well. So yeah, thank you very much for your time today. And I would love to know if there's anything you want to start, whether a new habit or something new you want to learn, and maybe you have some methods you like to share with me, or certain things you're not quite sure where to start, please comment it below. Let me know. I would love to learn more. And thank you very much for your time today. And I'll see you in the next video then. Bye bye.